welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit about my haircut. So this has been asked quite a lot. How is my haircut? What type of haircut I have? How to prepare for a curly haircut? And also things that you can ask your hairdresser to do for you. So first off, we'll talk a little bit about my hair. Now this is based off of how I get my hair cut and how I also usually cut curly hair. So the first thing that I would ask your hairdresser to do is to cut your hair dry. This is my preference. This is how I feel like my hair works best. There are plenty other techniques out there, and some people have really good results with getting a wet haircut, and that is fine. It is really kind of about finding what works best for you and your curl type or your curl pattern and how you like it to lay the best. Based off of this, I would see if your hairdresser can give you a dry haircut. Now, the length of my hair right now sits more around my collarbone area. It used to sit right above my shoulder, so it has grown out. All of 2019, I kind of maintained my length, getting regular trims and getting regular dry cuts. Now that I have gotten rid of most of my blonde ends, I have been working on just growing it out. Previously, when you stretched my hair down straight, it reached right at my collarbone, and then it would shrink up to sit right above my shoulders. Now my hair reaches past my collarbone and sits right at my collarbone when it is dry. Next, we'll get into layering. My hair does have quite a lot of layers, and the basic thing you can ask your hairdresser for are round layers. Most hairdressers know what round layering is, so it's not usually needed for an explanation, but basically when it comes to round layers, the layers radiate from the head and they follow the head shape. So they kind of give a more rounded structure. I'll kind of include examples and things like that so you guys can have a reference or maybe something that you can show to your hairdresser. Now when it comes to my shortest layer, it sits right about here. Now when you pull this straight down and pull it taut, it reaches the top of my ear. So that is another thing you can kind of talk to your hairdresser about. You can let them know where you want your shortest layer to be, and that can be somewhat of a guide for them. I'll always take into account if your hair texture is tighter than mine or looser than mine. If it is tighter than mine, you have to kind of take into account more shrinkage, and then that way you have no surprises later on. The last thing to ask your hairdresser for when it comes to my type of haircut, I do have a lot of face framing and fringe. Now previously I let my fringe be kind of a little longer, and it used to sit kind of maybe around my cheekbone area. And so when I would pull that straight down, it would reach more around my lip area. So right now it's sitting at my nose because I did kind of a full fringe, full bang. I wanted to get rid of some damage that was still left on my bang area. So I went ahead and got more of like a shag type of haircut, kind of more some face framing and some fringe. Now, I am going to be growing this out because I do enjoy wearing my hair to the side. So as you can see, I have it parted more towards the side now, and I am working on growing that out as well. But I also have kind of a lot of pieces that frame around my face. Now that I have talked about my haircut and how it is cut, I'm going to talk a little bit on how to prep for a curly haircut. Now this is everything that I usually recommend for my clients to do before they come into the salon and receive a curly cut. The first thing I ask for them to do is have clean, detangled hair. Now this means that you either wash it the night before or the day of. No 3, 4, 5 day hair where it's dirty and it's tangly and you know you've been sleeping on it and refreshing it. And clean, tangle-free hair is best. Now curly hair is always prone to tangles no matter what, so what I mean by that is make sure you detangle in the shower, detangle when it's wet, use a wide tooth comb, use your fingers, put your conditioner in, and then go ahead and style. That also brings us to the next one when it comes to styling your hair. I always recommend product free, zero product. That way I can really see how the hair really feels, and there's nothing to mask it or make it feel softer or make it feel shinier than what it actually is. When the hair is product free, I can really see how certain areas of the hair feel and certain areas of the head feel, how loose or tight something might be without product to enhance things. I do say that it's okay to have a little bit of leave-in or cream product. It's really more of like gels that I kind of tell people to refrain from using. Things like creams and leave-ins are just lightweight enough that it doesn't usually make a huge difference, where gels can make the hair a little harder to section through when doing the cut. The last thing to do to prepare for a curly haircut is making sure your hair is down. That means in its natural state. You've air dried, diffused, I don't care about that, but no clips, bobby pins, ponytail holders, hair ties, barrettes, whatever it may be. That can kind of stretch out the curl pattern, and it can provide room for air when it comes to cutting curly hair. So that way there is nothing to interfere with that. I can see how the hair just naturally wants to lay and how tight or loose something will be. Usually hair accessories like that can really distort the curl pattern or shape. Now I know most salons are currently closed, at least I know in the US, but hopefully these tips and tricks can get you a little excited for when things kind of go back to normal and you can look forward to getting a trim or a haircut or trying a new style out. I hope these were helpful and answered any questions that you had about my hair or curly haircuts. If you have any other questions, please comment down below. Also, let me know what you'd like to see next. I am going to continue to make videos just to keep myself busy, but also hopefully to keep you entertained and maybe put a smile on your face. If you want to see more videos just like this one, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Also hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a new video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!